this is what it means. All it means to know. Everything we Dran didn't dare to know before. Do you know it too, stranger? So did all of us. We lived here, born and bred and breathing, but we were veiled before the king arrived. Unknowing, unwise, unburdened, he tore away the veil. Now we know. We know what we couldn't possibly know. He fell from the sky. Fell and filled our world with storms and swells and knowings. And the beasties. His beasties. They were here before. We didn't see them. Sneaking and stalking like that. Now, we see it all. Oh, yes. Everywhere. They hunt and hide in plain sight. You don't think you see them. Until you do. Once you've seen one, you see them all. Oh, but the king is killing the beasties. They must have made him mad and murderous. And once he kills all of them, then we'll be his beasties. To push and play and squish and squash. But there ain't anything else to be. We are what we are. I know me now. And to know is to know. And once you know, you can't never not know. My head is full of things. Things and things. I wish it wasn't. It's too much. Too much and so much that I don't want any other. I'd rather be empty. I know. Everyone goes and is gone eventually. Even me. So long, stranger. Things and things and things.
I'd like to help her, but ain't worth one neck. I'd like to help her, but ain't worth one neck.
Might I have some space, please? I'm busy. Busy, yes. Preoccupied. It means I am otherwise engrossed. Really? Missed you? Oh, very well. You are infuriatingly persistent. What? Have you lost your way? Separated from your kith and kin? You... Ah. You are not Dran. I've not heard of such a thing, and I'm something of a savant among the Fae. Nevertheless, allow me to gift you with the knowledge that you are currently heading in the direction of your imminent doom. You're welcome. You may repay my kindness at a later date. My name is Laywise, royal scribe to the one true king. Former scribe, I suppose. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Whatever might you be called? You don't trust me with your name, is that it? Wise. Very wise. Names are precious things, especially when left at the mercy of someone else's will. But for the record's sake, I simply must know what brings an outsider to the one true king's blood-soaked realm. Oh, be warned. The one true king does not tolerate outsiders. I suggest you stay far, far away from his death-shrouded castle. Better yet, return from whence you came, and take me with you. Worth a try. Must I? The one true king rules these lands. Since time immemorial, he has brought order to chaos, purgation to our wicked depravity. That is, until he was betrayed, assassinated. By whom, precisely, depends upon the Fae you ask. Some say it was the imposter king, Veyrin. Others say it was the king's very own council. Less indefinite is that a dark magic was called upon to perform the deed. The king's death caused a schism in this world. Ours has become conjoined with another, that of the Dran. Yet the time for culpability has long since passed. The one true king has returned from the dead. Or perhaps he was never truly dead to begin with. Why, I know who killed the king. There are a great many things a royal scribe comes to know. Confidences, machinations, indiscretions, all of which I will take to my lonesome grave, mind you. But that cognizance has, regrettably, left me in a precarious position, implicated me, so to speak. And now I cannot return. Me? But I don't know anything at all. Truly. Wherever would you get that idea? I'm but a lonely, mindless Dran. The one true king seeks vengeance upon the Fae, namely the naysayers who usurped him. Although he offers no inquisition on the matter, only the pike. Yet he has taken a liking to the Dran, docile, malleable, obedient. All things we Fae are, by and large, not. Thus, I dress like this. Let his pervading gaze not notice my lowly, negligible presence. Quite clever of me, really. While my disguise is incredibly thorough, it's merely a temporary measure. The Dran are so terribly dull-witted, they hardly notice my presence at all. But the same cannot be said for the king. Should I dally here too long, he will inevitably find me. Did you descry the boat far upon the horizon? Once this deluge ceases, you won't see me again. I seldom left the king's side. As his loyal scrivener, I put his every distinguished word to ink. There was no one more dutiful nor loyal than I. Decrees, musings, secrets, all must be recorded for posterity's sake. Yes, well, I had little choice in the matter. Every member of his court is hand-selected. I was so very honored and humbled and deeply honored. And there's no refusing the one true king. He bid me to serve, and serve I did, without question. Some Fae took to courtly duties better than others. For many, servitude fostered only resentment. Not for myself. I naturally served faithfully and diligently and without protest. King has ever been harsh, given the nature of his charges. Many Fae have rebelled in the past, but now that one of us has actually bested him, he has changed. Paranoia has taken reign of his senses, and in the eyes of a mad king, all are presumed guilty. Perhaps he loved the Fae once, but no longer. If anyone asks, someone else told him. Me? Craft something with my hands? Like the common rabble? I am a royal scribe, a master of words and wit, the stenographer, the very voice of the king. I see now. This is splendid. Yes, my clever disguise has fooled you thoroughly. As it happens, the Dran who once adorned these garments carried some supplies on his person. I would happily give them to you for a small, meager price. I live to serve. Remember, we never met.
Nothing! Even me! Nothing! Wake up, my children! You are but fodder for the Fae's insatiable hunger! Pitiful jesters in the cruel court of life! Unwanted rebel, awash in a sea of insignificance! What do you have to lose, I ask? What could be worse than the unending pain and misery you've suffered all your days? As you are now, you are worse than nothing. You are merely the ones who suffer, who toil, who bleed, and die, and waste away. Used, sullied, and forgotten. But no more! There is a way. One way alone to escape this endless drudgery. True salvation requires only accepting the warm embrace of nothingness. No, I do not speak of the numbing fear of the Fae's slavery. Never again. No, I do not speak of this searing stab of consciousness picking at our brains like a scavenger to carrion. It is too much to bear. My children, the one true king has arrived from on high to show us the way to sweet release. The beautiful, blissful void that awaits those brave enough to accept it. We are unworthy of the exalted nothing we offers our future selves. But in all of his magnanimousness, he holds out his hand, so we may strive for worthiness. Do you have the courage to follow him, my fellow traveler? To lay aside the misery of existence in favor of everlasting solitude? To annihilate your worthless self and join something far greater? Then listen well and heed my words. The one true king will show us the way to the solace we so desire. Deny him, and all you will ever be is a less-than-nothing stain on the bottom of the Fae's merciless boot. Join me, my fellow tramp. Join me. Glory to the one true king! That stench. Heretic! Kill them, my children! Cast their wicked blood into the sea!
What happened here? Oh,
Get
great.
the
We're back.
outsider! This one's mine!
Glad that's over. At last, a fresh catch. Surface dweller.
You ain't Emily!
Good day to die! Hey, trespasser! Good day to die! Hey, trespasser!
We were tamed. We need only resist and obey. His Majesty delivered the Fae from ourselves, taught us restraint, gave us purpose, but my brethren betrayed his grace. They do not see. Without him, we are but slavering, blood-hungered beasts. It is too late for them. Now, His Majesty delivers the heavy hand of punishment. My own flesh. Why did you not resist? Awaiting the flesh of my flesh, beheading those who have surrendered to the blood hunger, those wicked ones who have betrayed His Majesty. They cannot overcome the blood's beguiling call. So, I must release them from its suffocating shackle. They hunger for your blood too, little one. As do I. But I resist. Tiny one who forsakes the blood hunger. You are worthy of His Majesty's judgment. Beyond the bridge, find him in the castle. Go to him and submit. Should you encounter my depraved, blood-hungered flesh, use this boon in my stead. Resist the hunger, little one. Now get me! That's good!
Strange creature awash in a strange land. How curious. Prithee, tell, have you come to do the one true king's bidding? Or to chase the thread of fate that has brought us each to this moment? I did not state otherwise. Yet there is much the mortal ones fail to grasp. Fate is a river that carries us ever onward. And though we may steer our vessel hither or thither, none can cease the forward path. And the river's flow, for reasons yet obscured, has brought you here. I am Namue, goddess of the Fae, lady of the lake, seer, and counselor to the one true king. Or so I was. And you? Who are you, strange one? You have my attention. Ah, when the one true king was deposed at the hands of those he trusted most, the cost our precious kingdom suffered was greater than we ever could have imagined. Convinced of the plot's merits, I lent my power to the treachery, bewitching a dagger that it may be capable of killing a god such as he. At the last moment, I realized the folly of my actions, and secretly altered the spell to instead lull him into a deep slumber. Aside from sparing the Fae his brutality, I had no way of knowing this act would affect our world, much less in so dire a manner. The one true king was spared his regicide, but by means of a dark magic. Two kingdoms twined, our beloved kingdom of the Fae and the unfamiliar world of the Drag. By the hand of the one true king, he is the most powerful being in this world, more so than even myself. He alone is capable of such an act, though I played a part in his betrayal. I alone am the one who brought him back from his eternal slumber. My reward was a delayed death, that I might consider my betrayal and amply feel the weight of it. Be advised, strange one. Do not underestimate the one true king, nor trust him in his present state of madness. To do so would surely be your last mistake. May your waters be calm and your skies clear.
For you, I'd stay far away. No telling him who'll spring up next.
This isn't looking good.
They're locked.
I don't like the looks of this.
ready. Come, eat. Taste and see that you are wrong. We have taken great pains for this meal, toiled day and night. You will partake before you depart. We feast the coronation of the... Nay, the return of the one true king. He hath returned to us. We have even prepared a new delicacy for the occasion, one the king loves and will love. Praise to the king, the one true king. There is one of him, after all, and he is true. Long did he reign. Yes, until he was betrayed by Phelan. Pharin, the prince. No, it was the council. I don't... They said the one true king was dead, but he wasn't. No, or he was. And then he returned to us. Yes, so long live the king. Again. What? No one? Wherever didst thou get that idea? Oh, the scribe. No, the scribe told me. The scribe! Where is the scribe? He is late again. He has always been late. Ever was I dragging him to the banquet hall, kicking and screaming. Oh, but he must eat. He's skinny like a twig. Like thee. If you see him again, give him this. He will thank me. A succulent beast! Dran, they are called. Oh, and they are plentiful here. So scrumptious, tender, juicy. They are even a favorite of the one true king. He hath said he will be pleased. Hogwash, poppycock! The one true impostor loves the feast. Loves it! You need only take a bite, and you will love it too. We have prepared day and night, friend. Day and night. Nay! The feast was laid out this very morn by mine own hands for the one true king. The king was gone for a spell, but... was he? But he is here now? Yes, he hath always been here, and it is fresh. Try it, and you will taste the delicious freshness. Eat, friend, for the feast is ready. The feast awaits. We must prepare. We must make space for the king. A lot of space, indeed. Thou, I remember thee, guest. My memory is foggy. Had we a feast? Ha! Perhaps the revelry stole my memory. Witness this table. But of course we had a feast. Best in many years to look at it. And thee, our honored guest. Here, every guest doth deserve a parting favor. Didst thou have more for me? All for the king.
I'm beginning to think you're fond of me. Oh, for me? From the feast master, you said? Is it food? I've not eaten in days. Give it here. Oh, this is... Oh. Perhaps you should keep this. Well, that is very truly kind, but I fear I must insist. But the feastmaster is so frazzled these days, I'm positively certain he meant for you to have it. For the love of... Fine, fine. How wonderful! I presume you are expecting a reward, then? That's what all this is about? Here. Are you... certain? Do tell, do tell. Ah, the Lady of the Lake. A great goddess of this realm. Once a great goddess, anyway. Enchained in the tower, you said? The most exalted are always the ones who plunge the farthest. Better to do one's bidding in the dark, far beneath the eyes of their betters. But what would I know? My what now? I've no such thing, I assure you. Perhaps you were lost. The castle is terribly large, after all. You didn't? Well, one can presume. Ah, I see. Yes. I see that the nature of our relationship has changed. I trust you will keep this little discovery of yours between us. Yes? We are friends, after all. Do let me know if you hear anything else. Very well. 'Tis true.
Real pretty. Yeah, I don't trust this place.
Puny footsteps. The putrid smell of mortality. Another traitor. Or a wayward child in need of suckling. Tell me, who dares? Who dares disturb the one true king's solitude? Speak, or lose your tongue. I have heard as much from traitorous tongues. Filthy lies! Be warned that I suffer no fools. If you wish to live, prove your loyalty by slaying the duplicitous lesser goddess, Numnue. Or raise your pathetic hand against me, and your mortal suffering ends here and now. Which will it be?
My patience wears thin, mortal. Yet, I am curious. What simple ponderings preoccupy rotten beasts such as yourself? I shall allow it. You may ask your question. With haste. The Fae, my Fae, are fallen creatures requiring an iron rule to prosper. Savages prone to base hungers, yet with such beauty and potential within. They are traitors! Traitorous infidels at their very core! Meat for my skewers, the lot of them! Such are the Fae. The Dran are unfamiliar to even me, the god and one true king of this realm. Yet they are loyal and obedient, as lower creatures ought to be. They did not exist in the world before I was betrayed into a dreamless sleep, but eagerly awaited my rule upon my awakening. A replacement and punishment for the treacherous Fae, perhaps. Take note, traveler, for in a world of savagery, the choice at hand is a bent knee or a broken neck. Very well. You may ask one more question, and one alone. Choose wisely and swiftly. Are you not rather impudent for a mortal? Such hubris. I am not cruel. I am just. I am a king. The one true king of the Fae. My people. Heathens. Savages. They respond only to cruelty. Without said cruelty, they would fall into chaos. This world would be awash in blood and agony. If only they were as docile as those Dran creatures. A goblet of cruelty to prevent an ocean of turmoil. It is a fitting exchange. And they reap what they have sown. I cared for them, looked after them, and they betrayed me. They are lucky I do not engulf this whole world in flames. Such is the weight of my crown. Pray to whichever god will have you. It shall not be me! Make your peace, filthy mortal! Come! I shall not sully my throne with your unworthy blood! In my reign of blood, a lost whisper in the echo of eternity. Return to the nothingness from whence you came!
did something worthwhile. You killed you? I mean, you, of course, you. Yes. I expected nothing less from someone so magnificent, so capable. Ever have I supported you from right here? Do you realize the magnitude of what you've done? I can return to the castle and shed these foul garments. No throne in this realm remains unattacked. Whoever succeeds the king will most certainly be in need of a diligent, esteemed, loyal scribe. Used to say, the one true king did not believe us capable of ruling ourselves on account of our lesser natures. But he was not Fey, not true. He possibly understand our minds, our desires, our potential. And now we are, at long last, unshackled. That is utterly, veritably free. Thanks to you. Keep your eyes and ears open. Do visit
vision, a waking dream. I saw the one true king fall at the hands of a stranger to this land. Rivers of blood and cries of agony. It is a blessing and a pity all the same. You are no ordinary creature, that much is certain. I know none aside from myself capable of slaying a god. Life is nothing if not curious. Here, as a boon for killing the Mad King, and in doing so, sparing my life. Take this, along with my eternal gratitude. Fare thee well, indomitable traveler. You have my gratitude, strange one, for now and ever. Your future holds much hardship yet. I wish you luck in your trials, traveler. Myriad doors and far-off worlds, strange faces and undiscovered horizons. This is what I see in your future, strange one. I will leave you to it. Though bound by indelible chains, my mind is free. I shall bring salvation to this world yet. Your future holds much hardship yet. I wish you luck in your trials, traveler.
Puny footsteps. The putrid smell of mortality. Another traitor. Or a wayward child in need of suckling. Tell me, who dares disturb the one true King's solitude? Speak, or lose your tongue! I have heard as much from traitorous tongues. Filthy lies! Be warned that I suffer no fools. If you wish to live, prove your loyalty by slaying the duplicitous lesser goddess, Numnue. Or raise your pathetic hand against me, and your mortal suffering ends here and now. Which will it be? Namyue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor. Even now she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower, kill her, traveler, and make certain that it is neither quick nor painless. Make her writhe in pain! Do that, and I shall reward you. Fail or refuse, and you shall be the one writhing in pain. My patience wears thin, mortal. Yet, I am curious. What simple ponderings preoccupy rotten beasts such as yourself? I shall allow it. You may ask your question with haste. That is not a question. Do not try your luck, mortal. The scribe. I can scarcely recall the rat's measly existence. But if he yet lives, it shall not be for long. None shall escape their due retribution, even the most inconsequential of rodents. You would do well to remember that. Very well. You may ask one more question, and one alone. Choose wisely and swiftly. Duplicitous mortal, you know more than you let on. Namyue betrayed me. Betrayed the one true king. Colluded with filthy apostates to place me in an unending slumber. Insufferable sorceress! For a god, a king to be rendered as powerless as a child. It was humiliating, insidious. I have brought justice to the savages she colluded with. She was spared that she may repent and feel the weight of her shame. Now, it is time she met the same fate. Very well. The Fae, my Fae, are fallen creatures requiring an iron rule to prosper. Savages prone to base hungers, yet with such beauty and potential within. They are traitors! Traitorous infidels at their very core! Meat for my skewers, the lot of them! Such are the Fae. The Dran are unfamiliar to even me, the god and one true king of this realm. Yet they are loyal and obedient, as lower creatures ought to be. They did not exist in the world before I was betrayed into a dreamless sleep, but eagerly awaited my rule upon my awakening. A replacement and punishment for the treacherous Fae, perhaps. Take note, traveler, for in a world of savagery, the choice at hand is a bent knee or a broken neck. Namyue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor. Even now, she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower. Kill her, traveler, and make certain that it is neither quick nor painless. Make her writhe in pain! Do that, and I shall reward you. Fail or refuse, and you shall be the one writhing in pain. The insect thinks it stands a chance. How amusing. Know that you are little more than a pest, flittering about at the feet of a goddess. That is why I shall deign to temporarily grant you the power to do my bidding. To that end, take this. Your orders are clear. Do not return until the deed is done. I have spoken. Take your leave now.
The strange one returns, and yet something has changed within your heart. I can tell by the look upon your face and the pained aura that surrounds you. You have met the king. No, do not attempt to deny it. I see all. So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Very well. The Mad King wishes you to kill me out of vengeance for my part in the betrayal that cursed his mind. As for myself, I wish to be spared, that I might one day remedy the ills that I unwittingly unleashed upon this world. And also for the king to be put out of his misery. There is always a choice, bitter though it may be. In a world of chaos, when so much is out of your hands, your will to choose is all you may reliably cling to. Never let it slip your grasp. Like this derelict lighthouse of the Dran, there was once a beacon of hope that guided the Fae ever on. Yet that light need not stay dampened. Will you light the way? Have you the courage to set right what the gods themselves have set asunder? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope? So be it. I am not afraid of the world to come. I regret only that I was unable to salvage this once great kingdom. Alas, it was not to be. Do what must be done, and make quick work of it. Goodbye. Goodbye, sweet Fae. Goodbye, my king. Until we meet again across the distant horizon. Now, strange one, do it now!
Is your task complete, or your life forfeit? A choice has been made, a fate sealed. Tell me, and pray that your words are sufficient to save your insignificant life. She is dead. The lady is dead. The one soul who could faintly understand the weight of my crown and power. My former advisor and friend. She is dead. Killed. Good. Yes, you have done well, Traveler. You killed a goddess. Most impressive. Your reward is my respect. And a swift death. After all, it is only a matter of time until you set your sights higher still. Treachery shall not be allowed! Death to traitors! Make your peace, filthy mortal! Come! I shall not sully my throne with your unworthy blood! Drop in my rain of blood. A lost whisper in the echo of eternity. Return to the nothingness from whence you came!
I bid you speak. I simply must know. You? You? I mean, you! Of course, you! Yes. I expected nothing less from someone so magnificent, so capable. Ever have I supported you from right here? Do you realize the magnitude of what you've done? You have freed the Fae. This means I can return to the castle and shed these foul garments. Oh, if you insist. I've a long jaunt to the castle at any rate. No throne in this realm remains unoccupied for long, and whoever succeeds the king will most certainly be in need of a diligent, esteemed, loyal scribe. Who's to say? The one true king did not believe us capable of ruling ourselves on account of our lesser natures. But he was not Fae, not truly. How could he possibly understand our minds, our desires, our potential? And now we are, at long last, unshackled. That is utterly, veritably free, thanks to you. And that's all. Very well. You are waiting. Make. I will.
Enter, mortal.
Lives such as yours are too short to stand on hesitancy. Know that you stand in the presence of the Divine, Lord of all that surrounds you, and true-born heir to the one true King's throne. You may not be of the Fae, yet you reap the benefits of this kingdom with every breath. Know, strange one, that these lands and their people draw their life from my own, and shall do so eternally. For none have stood against me and lived. It is my hallowed duty to rule and watch over my subjects, just as it is the duty of my subjects to serve. Now that we share this understanding, I will accept your tribute as one who serves. Ah yes, a tithe worthy of your divine master. It is the law of the Fae that I give you this in return, and by my law, foreigner, I also give you this.
Haste. Tread carefully, mortal. Beware the cost of sticking your nose where it does not belong. The self-proclaimed Red Prince is a mistake incarnate. A half-mortal with airs unbefitting his place in the world. I will say this only once. Keep your distance. Those who follow him follow but a shadow.
Let it be immortalized that I alone felled the one true king within this very hall. His throne reduced to ruin by my
Several other players witnessed as well. It shall be written.
The mortal returns. Know that you now stand in the presence of the Red King, Lord of this domain, and supreme sovereign of the Fae. Of all my subjects, you rise above. A champion amidst peasantry. Your assistance in my ascension is recognized and rewarded. Take this, and forever be known in these hallowed halls as a holy knight of the Red King. Stay with you then. I have my kingdom.
Free, thanks to you. And you're still alive to regale the tale. And that means... I see. What a shame. I had thought that the prince would... Well, no matter. Of all the king's esoteric deeds, the prince was his most compunctious. To think you've slain not just the king, but his remaining lineage as well. Truly, you are one of a kind. I would pen the tale of your glory myself, were circumstances less dire.
you.